What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and look, not all video games are for all people, just like not all movies are for all people, or not all television shows are for all people. That isn't to say that they shouldn't exist. That isn't to say that liking these shows is a bad thing. Sometimes, though, I think it's interesting to point out, some hypocrisy, and of course, we all love when the taking the woke angle blows up in people's faces. And for one Kickstarter, which has currently raised a whopping $19,250, this has been an interesting weekend. Now, there is a dating simulator called Validate, struggling singles in your area. Validate is a visual novel in which you maneuver yourself through the twisting paths of young adulthood. Okay? Set in Jersey City, 12 struggling singles in their 20s navigate through the trying ordeals of capitalism to find meaning in their lives, including hints of love, cosplay, and even mediocre mixtapes in the mix. Oh, that's poor wording. With 12 playable characters and over 30 routes to choose from, there will be 20 to 30 hours of content, depending on how you play it. We don't know if you'll be reading fast or not, whether your decisions are good or bad, or tremendously bad. You're going to have a great time falling in or out of love with the characters. This is great. Seems fine, right? The sun shines out over cold Jersey City. The wind isn't blowing as hard as it usually does. You find yourself hugging your coat a bit closer to your body. All great, all good. Excellent. There's actually a demo available on itch.io, which is excellent. You can check out the game there. All things, all good. Now we'll look at the main cast. The game will include content or themes that may not be suitable for all ages. We've got Alonzo Davis, he, him. He's a personal trainer. Awesome. Anoki Wantaka, she, her, he, him, they, them. On God, F white people. That's her saying right there. Okay. That's right here. Okay. Okay. So I'm starting to be concerned that this video is a little bizarre. Now, I'm sure that there are the usual suspects on Twitter will say, oh, look at Jeremy's having a meltdown over this game. No, I think the game should exist. I think you should be able to buy the game. I think you should be able to enjoy the game, even if you are racist. That's cool. That's your choice in life. But, it'd be interesting if you change the word white to black, for example. Now we see Ahiri Cooper, marriage is a scam created by the government to make people rely on one another. Romance is dead. Also, job as a marriage counselor. That is a man, apparently, going by he, him. Ashley Colum, 24, male. Wait, I don't know what the M means. I don't know what these symbols are. Goes by she, her. Calling people slurs on the internet isn't very gamer of you. Saying poggers to numb the pain. Professional gamer. Ooh, okay. Big Smallson. He, him. 6'4" since 2007. Openly bi, ready to fly. Catherine Pinla. Probably needs a bigger shirt. But country girls make do. You ain't no country girl, I'll tell you that. Captivating like Comet, easy to forget. Touch her Beanie Baby collection, and both she and her 4-year-old daughter will drown you in tears. Editor at a magazine. Okay, so you get the idea where I'm going here, right? You get the, so it's a game for SJWs. Good, cool. I mean, you should have your game, right? Men stay in touch with the girls they never should have cheated on and get mad when they file a restraining order. Ha ha ha, get woke. So you'll notice that there are no white people in the game, but who cares? I don't care. Awesome. Good for you. You have 12 playable characters, blah, 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 flawed characters, all this and that. Why do we need a Kickstarter? This is a nice laid out Kickstarter, right? So you have Validator, this effing butter, you got Bevy Storage Greeter, Overtime Barbucks Barista, Popeyes Manager. I like this, well laid out. I mean, it's funny, good puns, plays on everything like that. Let's take a look at some of the stretch goals. We're getting close to 32,000, which is going to be an interesting one to watch. 16,500. bro, we met our goal, and on God, we are making this game. Well, you don't seem like people that really believe in God, so I don't know if you swearing that on him that or her really matters. For $1,500 more, DLC routes will be released. That seems like an odd stretch goal. $27,000 CG work in every route. You will get that good art. Awesome. Cool. All right. $27,000. I hope they hit it. $32,000. Okay, let's see. $32,000. We'll put a white person in the game. Frowny face. Interesting marketing tool. I guess if you're white and you want to give your money to people that hate you, but also want to see yourself in the game, then this is a great goal for you. I, for one, hope they really make it. I hope they make it. And so then they show their team, which exists of about 1,000 people, who all make $1 each. I'm happy for them. Really. I think the game, while not for me, and obviously very clearly racist, I'm happy that it exists because these people can just put out their opinions. Now, interestingly, they tweeted this out, and I thought it was pretty funny. So when you remember, people can get refunds from Kickstarter. So we have Validate. We are so sorry we didn't put any white people in our game. We wanted to appreciate diversity, and we didn't think white people feel in that vision. Please, whites, don't be mad. We still love you and out here being, 'cause salt and pepper chicken. We would never do anything to hurt your precious whitey feelings. Validate development team. But interestingly enough, you see this tweet come out. Validate has a dev team comprised entirely of people of color, with the head developer being a black woman. We created Validate because we wanted to see a game with people like us, and we're having fun with it. Cool, but why do you gotta be a racist? That's the weird part about it to me. But hey, I guess, you know, it's okay when you say it. That being said, we care deeply about our game, and we adore everyone who has shown us support. Reached our primary funding goal, so this game is going to smack, we promise. Also, we would like to make note that there are white people in Validate. Somewhere you'll find them. The cry typing tweet that we made, now deleted, was purely a joke, mocking cry typing, and we apologize for any confusion. Interesting to me because this is somebody who literally has a stretch goal in their tweet for adding white people, frowny face. This might be a perfect instant regret type scenario because what did the actual tweet say? Talk about upcoming Validate game that has some, quote, spicy stretch goals. I wonder if they follow me. They do. Nice. Go find an interesting tweet making fun of those who didn't like the racism in the stretch goals. They later deleted the tweet, then tried to backpedal in a tweet they made afterwards. Well, here's the original tweet. You'll see, obviously, that $32,000. We'll put a white person in the game. Then they have finishing mini game. I'm not exactly sure what that is. But then you have $100,000. White person removed from final game. Blushy face. Oh, come on! I'm not offended by this. I'm not surprised that people would put this type of game together and this type of rhetoric to raise money would be this way. I'm not surprised that people on Twitter, you know, would say these type of things. I mean, it's cool to dislike white people, I guess. It's cool that you say these things, but you know, why? Just why? Validate, a crowdfunding Tumblr dating sim, posted stretch goals, add a white person, and then remove a white person. Then threw a tantrum mocking angry folks. They've also doxed Jico and are trying to chase him off the internet. Apparently, drew this. So you have the 100,000. You have fine at 100,000, white person removed. All right. Then they put this out, which they, of course, deleted. Then you have this, Thomas Jefferson, and then, of course, the reply. It's interesting that they're so stunning and brave that they deleted the tweet, maybe because people were, you know, deciding, hey, maybe I don't want to, you know, maybe I don't want to give my money to a company that, you know, would talk this way. And it's funny that they spammed out a bunch of tweets afterwards to try and bury it. If we go back here, 2 goals 1 day. Let's see what people, oh, they're blocking people. I'm sure that they're going to block a lot of people tomorrow when this comes to light. Look, at no point do I think that this game shouldn't exist. In fact, I want to give them props for putting their terrible opinions right out there in the public. I want to give Kickstarter props for allowing open racists on their platform. I think that that's very stunning and brave of them. And look, if you want to have a game for people that look like you or identify as you, there's nothing wrong with that. 680 whopping 686 backers look like they're looking forward to the game. I'm sure that the comments will be interesting. Only backers can lose, so they won't let you put comments in unless you give them money, which of course I'm not going to do because I don't think that it's a good idea to market this way. I'd say that this is a pretty hilarious backfire, as they've now been in a blocking spree since, everyone pointing out. But we'll see how things go tomorrow. Best of luck to you, Validate. I hope that you find a lot of self-hating white people to give you their money so they feel less guilty. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.